Welcome to Soul, a weekly entertainment show on fashion, arts and culture, relationships, and mental health. Our co-hosts are Imani Warren and Dr. Delvena Thomas. Now introducing our host.
Boom, boom. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of MIA Presents So. I am your host. I'm Nicky. Says you only live once, and y'all, the 20th anniversary of the Gala celebration is back. Legacy Magazine is honoring South Florida's most powerful and influential Black business leaders for 2024. It is taking place at the sexy Lowe's Miami Beach Hotel on May 18th. So visit miamediagrp.com for more details on how to get your tickets. Now, today, we have a very special guest. He is Grammy Award-winning Jamaican international dance hall artist, Sean Paul.
Hey.
Wow, bloop, bloop.
Well, go on. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm gonna name you Full of Vibes, Nicky.
I like that. Full of vibes.
Full of vibes.
No, full of vibes. All right.
Nicky Full of Vibes.
So let's get into it.
Yeah.
Now, you've been in the game a little over 20 years. Dirty Rock earned you a Grammy in 2002, making history for dance hall music. No pressure, but what is your legacy that you want to be remembered by moving forward?
Definitely not by those chest hairs in that picture a while ago.
It's all good.
My music is definitely for releasing the pressure off of your mind. So I don't feel pressure with it at all. It's for partying, it's for working out in the studio, it's for having a good time. And that's what I want to be remembered for. Someone who kept bringing that swing to bring back, instead of being overwhelmed by life. You get a little break when you listen to my music.
An escape,
Yeah.
And we'll look about Talawa, but you've left your mark globally,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
that's definitely a mark right there.
Appreciate it.
So your biggest albums were Dirty Rock, followed by The Trinity.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel under pressure to exceed the expectations or to outdo that of previous albums that did really good?
Not pressure, but personally, yeah, I would love to, be at that spot that was happening back in those days in terms of the actual esteem of the records. I feel that I have progressed in terms of being a musician, a performer, but it's up to the public's perception, you know what I mean? So that's where you come in, Vibe Mama. You're gonna make the people them know, say, we still have my vibes, you know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So wait, is that vibes with a Y? Or is it VY or VI? What kind of vibes?
Any vibes people want.
Any vibes?
But
All
they
right.
want, yeah.
So, Sean, again, like what I said earlier, you've been in the game for a little over 20 years, and people still can't get enough of your hits 2 decades later. How do you manage to keep that spark and to keep? I don't want to make it seem like you're a fossil, but you are still popping and hitting. So, how do you manage to keep that spark with your audiences?
But I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I just know that people been feeling my music. A lot of people say it's my tone of voice. People said they like the braids one time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I heard so much different things. The chest hairs. But yeah, but I mean, I love music. I love my culture. I really appreciated it before it became like, such a huge international type of music that everybody's kind of listening to and following. And so for me, it's just a pleasure and a joy to be one of the people representing and bringing it to the forefront.
Yeah, so again, Jamaica, when people think of Jamaica, they think of reggae,
Yeah.
And of course, you are part of the whole dance hall movement in a sense.
Yeah.
Where do you think the state of dance hall is now versus to when you came onto the scenes?
Oh, it's much bigger. There's a lot more artists, a lot more producers. There's a lot more people outside of the genre making the music. And so for me, that's growth. That's something that it's movement from where it was, and it's not movement in terms of away from. It's movement to encompass more. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's just getting it to get wider and wider and bigger and bigger. And more and more people are getting to appreciate it. I think that over the years, sometimes people didn't know where to put it, what box to put it in. A lot of people like to put music in a box, and they don't know what it is. Is it rap? Is it what? Where does it come from? People often ask me, "What do you do?" And I say, "Well, I do reggae dancehall music," and they're like, "You mean reggaeton?" And
Yes,
and
I should have
and
reggaeton.
yeah, and they came and made their mark also. But
Yes.
so we have to just give thanks that where we were when I started, we're a lot more ahead of that game now, and so I'm proud of that. There's still room for leveling up, you know what I mean? But we in a better place, I'm sure.
And I may be wrong, but I do notice that there's been a lot of integration of Afro beats with making beats,
Yeah, for
Do
sure.
you see that evolving even more? I mean, our roots, of course, Africa and Jamaica
Yeah,
is Ghanaian, but I do
yes.
see there's a fusion now of Afro beats with the reggae. So what's your take on that?
Yeah, from a long time. I know big up Sly Dunbar who used to, go to Africa, get all these drum sounds and put it in our music. And that's to me made our music the most Afrocentric sounding thing on the in the Western Hemisphere for years. Before I broke, before I even did music, I was always like, yo, this sounds so militant and happy and it sounds African. You know what I mean? So they influence us. We in turn influence back what they doing, and then they coming back now. So I
Yeah.
mean, and it's definitely a symbiotic thing. It's a back and forth thing, which I feel has been utilized in many different music. You can hear it in the pop music. You can hear it in reggaeton. You can hear it in soca music now.
Mhm.
That's music from Trinidad. So the influence is always bouncing back off of each other. And right now it's Afrobeat's turn to run the road.
Yeah.
Now I won't talk around it for sure. There are artists like me from the dancehall world or realm that still has the following and still has been doing work that people pay attention to. And I must say that there's a lot more people in the forefront coming up, like a Busy Signal, these younger cats like Skilly Bang, who are making their mark. And I'm proud of that. And so maybe we're not on the top of the playlist, but we're still what you call just like the name of your show. We are the soul of the team. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
man.
So your latest album is Scorcha, a
Yeah, that was the
studio
last one.
album. Yes, yes, yeah. It's still I listen, it's popping. Now came out in 2022. You
Yeah.
have so many collabs. You have Sia, I love Sia, Gwen Stefani,
Mhm.
Sia,
Hey,
Damian
hey, hey, hey.
Marley, Nicky Jam, and Ty Dolla Sign, just to name a few. So my favorite song on the album is Baby Won't You Love Me Higher. Okay, Shansia and Gwen Stefani. So
Finally, I said, "Yo, let's try her, cause she
yeah.
dope." And when she heard it, she was just ecstatic. You know what I mean? She called me, said she they wanted to do a song with me forever. And she kind of bad me up. She was like, "Yo, how you take so long to call me, bro?"
Yes.
So no before it's time, and she came through and did it up, and she's actually working on a reggae one drop album. I don't know when that's gonna come out, but she has some work put down that she's trying to come with. So just
Yeah.
it was a beautiful link. It was a beautiful link, and as you said before, it's kind of to her roots because they emulated reggae and rock back in the day, no doubt the group, and so
Yeah.
I really
And her son name is
happy to have her.
Kingston. I mean, come on, Kingston is yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, true.
love us.
True, true, true.
So okay, now you are touring across 6 countries for the
Yeah.
greatest tour and stopping in Miami Beach at
Yes,
the
ma'am.
Fillmore on May 3rd. Why
Yes,
this
ma'am.
tour now in 2024?
I just felt the vibe to connect. I've been doing a lot of singles since that album. And step outs as well. You mentioned Afrobeat. I've been doing stuff with, different Afrobeat artists. So I decided to put the tour together this year, just because, there's a demand. Where there's the demand, I'm gonna go for it.
So Sean, you're a father, and a lot of artists they are featuring their kids on a
Yeah.
few tracks nowadays. You got Kanye West, Victoria Monet, even Drake. Now, would you ever do a collab with your kids? And if so, what would the hook be?
Oh no! Right now, I just took my daughter and my son to Disneyland,
Okay.
and they was driving around in the car. And my daughter was singing, "Remy is driving, daddy. Hey, Remy is driving, daddy. Boy." So she was having a good time. I don't know if that's gonna be the hook. The both of them been showing a little bit interest in it. Like just last week, they came in here and they was like, "I want to sing." So the two of them went on a rhythm. She sang "Remy is driving, daddy." But my son
Okay.
surprised me, yo. He was saying some lyrics. He's like, "I don't know, that's just in my head."
Yes,
so
yes.
so big up to Levi and not before their time. Big up Levi and Remy. Whatever they want to do, I'm gonna support them. I think a good dad shouldn't be pushing them into something that they ain't ready for. Um, and I want them to sound the best if they do decide to come through in the music. So I'm gonna wait a little bit before I actually, my son is 7, my daughter's 4, and the both of them showing like interest in it. But first of all, for me, schoolwork, I'm gonna make sure they involve themselves in that first. Of course, music is a very big part of my life, so they're showing interest. So I don't know when, but someday it might come to fruition.
Yes, well, we don't mess with academics, we don't ramp with academics. So that
Yeah,
that
they
comes
must have studied them book there.
yes.
They must be smarter than me. That's all I'm saying. They got
Right, right.
at least got to be smarter than me.
Well, Sean Paul, thank you so much. And thanks for being that brand ambassador to Jamaican culture. Because of you, you definitely put Jamaica on that furthermore internationally and globally. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I do know a bit about your background with the whole water polo, and your family's very athletic, and you totally stared and went in a whole different direction.
Yeah.
In a different direction. So thank you so much. I will be there on May 3rd. Looking forward to meeting you in person. Thank you so much, and big up. See you soon. Look at more.
Nicky with the vibes. Big up yourself.
Yes.
Health Club Nicky J.
That's my new name. All right.
Yeah, Nicky with the vibes.
All right,
yeah.
Sean. Thanks
See you
so much.
later.
See you soon.
Yeah, babe.
All right. Bye. And y'all, so our next guest that is coming up, the Little Haiti Book Festival takes place on May 4th. I had a privilege to speak to the producer and one of the artists. You don't want to miss it.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal.
For the Mesman & Dover Law Firm, it's about community.
For us, South Florida's our home. You all are our people.
Our family, our future.
The difference we'll make for you, your loved ones, your kids, matters, because to us, it's personal.
If you need us, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE.
That's 866-954-6673. The Mesman & Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com.
Now, we are now celebrating the 10th annual Little Haiti Book Festival. It's taking place in May. Now, our guest today, she is a festival producer, Michelle Jessica Fievre, or MJ Fievre. I think I butchered her last name. And then also writer, journalist, and poet and award-winning musician, Inez Barlatier. So let's welcome our two guests today. And MJ, oh my gosh, please correct me on your last name again.
You did such a good job. No correction needed. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, perfect. So let's get right into it. MJ, tell us about the partnership with is it the Societe and it's Kukui?
Societe Kukui.
Yes.
The Miami Book Fair is so happy about this partnership. It's one of our best partnerships because Societe Kukui is a pillar of the Haitian community. The founder, Jean-Marc Pou, is this out of the world person, so knowledgeable, so wise. He knows everything about Haiti. If you need to know about Haitian history, about Haitian culture, he's the go-to person. He's the owner of Librairie Mapu, the one and only Creole bookstore in the nation, actually, as far as it goes, really. And we've been so happy to work with Societe Kukui to bring the Little Haiti Book Festival. It's an amazing event that happens every year, and the community comes, and it's laughter and dancing and eating. We do talk about important topics too, but the atmosphere is just, oh, it's refreshing. It's something I love, and
Yeah.
it's, it's my favorite activity in the year, really.
So it's the big 1-0. It's like the big 10-year. It's been around for a decade. Like that's
Yes.
a big deal. So
I
what
can
kind of
imagine.
programs can we expect this year for the big 1-0?
So we're bringing back some of our favorite people to celebrate with us. One of them is right here, Inez. She's coming back to entertain us with oh, a voice. You will get to hear it when you come to the event. And of course, DJ Nicky Mix is going to come. He's been our DJ for so many years. Our MC Mecca is going to entertain us as well. So a lot of the favorites, NSL Dance Ensemble. So if you want to learn some of those traditional dances in Haiti, we're gonna have some classes there in addition to performances on stage. Yanoi, one of our well-known storytellers, is coming back this year. So a lot of favorites, and of course, we're bringing new things as well. So comedy on stage. Paul Jomeis is going to entertain everyone in the morning on stage with some Haiti-focused jokes. We're also going to have a focus on science because everybody's talking about science, AI, what does it mean for the community? So there's a panel on AI, and there's also a science room that's going to merge prehistory with dinos and fossils. The kids are gonna get to create their own fossils, and at the same time, there's a robot that is going to be drawing and creating paintings. So it's kind of this
Oh,
mix of past and present is going to be amazing.
we're getting it together. So Inez, before I bring you on the screen, we do have a quick video to show of last year's events. Let's go ahead and drop it.
Haiti Book Festival returns to Little Haiti Cultural Center on May 5th with Haitian authors, stories and crafts for kids, music, dance, and more. You can celebrate Haitian culture with Miami Book Fair and Societe Kukui. Complete schedule at miamibookfair.com.
All right, all right. All right, now, Inez, award-winning artist, tell us briefly about your talents in the art.
I am an Haitian artist born and raised here. My parents both come from Haiti, and I'm also an actress. I music about my heritage. I have a children's show called Haiti Stories and Songs from Haiti that travels the U.S., even all over, educating people about our culture with a show that has drumming, dancing, singing, and art. And I also play guitar, as you can see here, and I also
Yes.
play hand percussion as I learned from my father, Lafayette.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so while you have the guitar in your hand, let's give us a little example of what your style is and what we can expect at the festival this year.
So this year we're doing a 2-hour set, including children's music, including original music that I wrote about our culture. One popular song that many Haitian people know is La Sienne La Baleine, which is I'll sing right now in English and in Creole, and it sounds like this. La Sienne La Baleine, Chapon coming, I love it. La Sienne La Baleine, Chapon coming, I love it. La Sienne La Baleine, Chapon coming, I love it. Oh, La Sienne La Baleine. The mermaid and the whale, my heart fell into the sea. The mermaid and the whale, my heart fell into the sea. The mermaid and the whale, my heart fell into the sea. The mermaid and the whale.
Oh,
Something like that.
oh my gosh, no, that was so beautiful. So beautiful. Rashad, bring us back on the screen. There we go. Very beautiful. So, MJ, where can we find more details, get more information?
Please visit miamibookfair.com/Little Haiti. You will get a complete schedule. And if you need more information, you can email littlehaitibookfestival@gmail.com.
Beautiful. Super excited. 10-year anniversary. Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing this to our community. Like it's such a much needed initiative. And it has such a great impact as well as for the youth. It's literature. It's cultural. It's also literature. So thank you so much. And we'll see you soon at the book fair.
We'll see you there.
Thanks. Bye. And now on to my fabulous co-host, Dr. Delvena. She is our board certified psychiatrist and also Imani Latifa. Y'all, she be everywhere. She's our arts and culture connoisseur.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal.
For the Mesman and Dover Law Firm, it's about community.
For us, South Florida's our home. You all are our people.
Our family. Our future.
The difference we'll make for you, your loved ones, your kids, matters. Because to us, it's personal.
If you need us, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE.
That's 866-954-6673. The Mesman and Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com.
Peace and beautiful blessings, my MIA fam, and welcome to another Arts and Culture Report by Imani. This time talking about the beautiful, the activist, Faith Ringgold. Take a listen.
And I wrote Tar Beach, the book, in 1990. I will always remember when the stars fell down around me and lifted me up above the George Washington Bridge. Okay. I could see our tiny rooftop with Mommy and Daddy and Mr. and Mrs. Honey, our next-door neighbors, still playing cards as if nothing was going on. And BB, my baby brother, lying real still on the mattress, just like I told him to, his eyes like huge floodlights tracking me through the sky.
Faith Ringgold was an artist, an activist, a Black womanist, and a revolutionary. She got her start in the 1960s, particularly 1968, during the heart of the Black arts movement, when she basically ran a revolutionary setting against the Met for not having not only Black artists, but Black women artists. She is a powerhouse, and she recently passed away, and I wanted to make sure that this post is dedicated to her. If it wasn't for her, it would be no me, it would be no us, a lot of the Black women artists that you see today. So we are giving praise to their ancestors, and also to find out more about these fabulous artists. She was a quilter. She did so many amazing things. So peace and blessings, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I'm Nicky. Hey, Nicky. Are you ready to take the couch? April is Alcohol Awareness Month. It's an annual campaign to educate and prevent alcohol misuse and abuse. Check out this video on Alcohol Awareness
April
Month.
is Alcohol Awareness Month. This month, we're shedding light on the harmful effects of excessive alcohol use on health and wellness. You might be surprised to learn that a staggering 3 million deaths globally are attributed to the hazardous use of alcohol. In the United States alone, over 88,000 lives are lost annually due to excessive alcohol consumption. Tragically, more than 1 in 10 deaths among individuals aged 25 to 34 is linked to excessive alcohol use. It's crucial to understand that the most dangerous time for binge drinking is during youth and early adulthood. This is when individuals are still developing and their brains are maturing. Consuming large amounts of alcohol at this stage can cause lasting harm and negatively influence cognitive performance in adulthood. Excessive alcohol use not only poses risks for those who partake in it, but also creates challenges for friends, family members, and communities. The consequences include accidents, injuries, violent behavior, drunk driving crashes, and health issues like liver disease, heart disease, and a range of cancers. Alcoholism often strikes families unexpectedly and without warning. It's vital to educate yourself about the dangers of excessive alcohol use so that you can make informed choices for you and your loved ones. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to alcohol consumption.
Hey guys, it's the Queen of Brain Love, Dr. Delvena. Are you ready to take the couch? Woo! So we're here at the YMCA. Tonight is the women's event, Women in Aging Menopause. Next month in April, Monday, April 22nd at 6 p.m., I'm on the couch with Dr. Barbara Mumford, and we're talking men in aging, prostate cancer. Please come out. We're talking all the goodies, erectile dysfunction, libido, prostate cancer, and men aging into their bodies. We'll see you next month. You can get your tickets and register on Eventbrite. Early bird tickets on sale until April 15th. After the 15th, $40 to register. Brain love. Hope to see you here.
Well, that's all I have for you today, Nikki. Say brain love, brain love, brain love.
All right. So again, a big shout out to Grammy Award winning Jamaican International Dance Hall star Sean Paul. He will be touring at the Fillmore in Miami Beach on May 3rd. And also the Little Haiti Book Festival. It is coming back, y'all, on May 5th. And a big shout out to my co-host, Dr. Delvena and Imani Watifa. And I have to plug this again. We are celebrating our 20th anniversary gala. Legacy Magazine, we are honoring South Florida's most powerful and influential Black business leaders for 2024 at the sexy Lowe's Hotel in Miami Beach on May 18th. So visit miamediagrp.com for details and how to get your tickets. Thank you so much for tuning in to MIA. So we'll see you soon.